y'all, how's it going? And welcome back to Writemas Day 3. Writemas Day 2 was lousy. I'll just say that right now, it was lousy. And I am so sick and tired of filming things on my phone. I finally got my batteries figured out. It feels so much nicer to actually look at a legitimate camera instead of my phone. The selfie cam is just so a lot of the time, just like based on the actual pixels. Anyway, doesn't matter. All that matters is that we are on day 3 of Writemas and it's 8 p.m. Haven't written yet, but to be fair, I did sleep until almost noon. I really needed to sleep. I don't know what happened last night. I'm not sick or anything like that, but apparently I just really needed some rest. During this project, not only have I realized more intently just how crazy it is to vlog every day, but also it kind of made me humble myself a little bit, because the dream, right? Like the dream is to eventually get to a place where I could write stories more so as a full-time job and predominantly focus on that one day. I am in no way looking to do that anytime soon. I'm certainly not at the level that I would want to be. I still have a lot to learn, a lot to do. So nothing really in the cards with that yet. And even when I do start getting into that space, I definitely want to keep my 9 to 5 for as long as I can realistically keep a 9 to 5. But the overarching goal is eventually maybe being able to have my own schedule and whatnot. But I kind of had a little bit of an epiphany of, at this point, I wouldn't be able to do that. Not because I'm not talented, not because I don't have great stories to tell, but just because I am really lacking the motivation in order to do that, because I need to work my own hours and I need to stay dedicated as if it was my normal job, orchestrated by another person. I'm held accountable a lot with the job that I have right now, and part of that feels really great and part of that feels not so great. A lot of times I feel like I don't have a lot of control, but when I'm given control, I obviously am not responsible enough to have all of that control. So this has been a bit of a wake-up call for me. If I am not motivated enough, and I don't like to use the word discipline, okay? Because I feel like discipline inherently puts in a level of shame or a level of disappointment in yourself. I don't really love that. But I like the word motivated, or there's another word that one of my friends uses a lot, like resilient. I think that that's a better word because that shows actual hard work and dedication and progress that leads you to great results. Discipline is what happens when you do something wrong. So I feel like that word has just been tainted to me. But having a discipline to do things on your own without anybody holding you accountable but yourself, it's hard. It's easy to just kind of take a back seat and say, hey, I don't feel like doing it today. I'm not in a good headspace, which I'm not saying that those aren't good reasons to perhaps take a rest. There's a balance between that too. It's messy. But for today, so that I can transition a little bit easier into what I need to do today, which I don't remember what today's challenge is. One moment. Okay, it looks like today is figure out the official power structure of the safe house for your novella portion. Why can I not talk when I film myself? Figure out the official power structure of the safe house for your novella. Make a map. Not only am I going to be revisiting day 2, because even though I technically did it, I didn't do it to the degree that I would want to hold myself to. So I will be doing that. But it's interesting that it says make a map. I have been trying to find a website where you could actually kind of make a little bit more of a bubble graph. And I'm not very good at Sheets or Excel in order to do that. And I feel like I need something a little bit more creatively interactive where if I change something, then I can just easily boot it out. But for now, I think I am going to draw a picture. Sounds lame, but I'm gonna do it. And I have a new scanner, so I can actually scan it into all of my notes, which will be super fun. Okay, I'm gonna clean my room first, just a little bit, and then we can get to a little bit of writing tonight.